And we're live. Welcome, everybody.
Hello. Welcome to New York Nerd Show. I'm Bit of Ritz.
All that Pat and the one and only Gizmo.
Yes, in his Halloween pajamas. Show him off. Ooh.
He's still celebrating.
Mm-hmm. He'll always be celebrating. Who doesn't love candy? All times of the year.
He definitely likes his candy.
So, All That Pat had this great idea of Adventures in Toon World is like a pack that we opened. We opened 2 packs. And so it had like front and the back of the cards had a storyline, and we read them completely out of order. So we're going to read Act 2, which was the full storyline in one package. This one is a package for story 10. I don't know where the other one fell, but whatever. So we're going to read this in order now. And then that way I can mail out the signed card, assuming that the person sent over the...
Yeah, we autographed it, Bit of Ritz, All That Pat, and Gizmo even autographed it.
Yours is the only one that looks like an actual autograph. So anyway, so we put them in these sleeves, and you can read it, and then you flip it over, and it's like a little comic book, basically. So Good thinking. All right, so Cartoon World. Oh dear, this is gonna be hard to read backwards.
I can read it.
So this is the doctor. You fool! What have you done, Daffy Duck? I just wangled you for top athletes to act in your cartoon machine for free. Bugs Bunny. Come on, Daffy, let's get the boys out of there. And then the doctor says, idiot, it isn't ready yet. It still has a few bugs in it. Then we got...
Get ready for this
down
joke
here.
Right here.
Oh boy, I gotta come closer. Then Daffy, oops, looks like you've got one more bugs in it.
like Bugs Bunny.
It's a joke, get it? Now I get it. I did not get it the last time. I think it's because I was reading it out of order, is what I'm going to blame it on. Then Bugs, I'm presuming, is the one on the door saying, this way, guys, creepy face, Moon. Then the different, remind me who these guys are again?
You get Michael Jordan, Reggie Jackson, Joe Montana, and Wayne Gretzky.
That's funny. It was like, I think in the order of where they were going around. So watch that first step. Oof. Whoa. Hey, Joe, you're a cartoon. So are you. And look at Michael. This is like, whatever. We've showed this 5 million times. But they also look so doofy. Gretzky hasn't changed much, though. And then Bugs Bunny. Look out. And then Reggie Jackson. Oh, boy. The funny stuff is starting already.
Here comes the funny stuff, everybody.
Yes. Then we flip it over, and it's in perfect order. I love it. So Bugs Bunny, our exit just exited. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Our exited just exited. Do you read it left to right or up to down? I don't know. What's the normal for comics? I usually do left to right.
Yeah, it's typically left and right, but it also is up to down, too. So it's like left, up, down,
I know,
right.
But like, look at this one. You would have done left. Then
oh, God. I would say uh-oh
You guys
first.
Let me know what you would have done.
Uh-oh first in that case.
All right. So then Daffy. Gee, boss, can you get them out of there? And then the doctor. Not now. It's my lunch break. We mad scientists have a union, you know. The Bugs. This ought to be an illuminating diversion. And Michael Jordan. Hey, Bugs, where are we? Bugs. The Toonimator has turned you into cartoons and placed you in a cartoon world. And then that was who? Gretzky?
Joe Montana.
Joe Montana. Cartoon world, no kidding. Then Reggie Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. We can stretch. I'm ready to take on Michael in basketball. And that's the one that we have a holographic of.
Yeah.
And then Bugs Bunny. You can do all sorts of wacky things. And the nice thing is you can't get hurt. I hope. And so
that's Wayne Gretzky.
This is like my brain is so shot today. So he's eyeing the pans and splaying. I don't think I said that last time. I missed the splaying. Let's try it. Oh dear. So then nope, doesn't hurt. Where'd that come from? Acme Products, of course. So that was a full little cartoon. All right, so now we can mail this one. It was just as amazing in order as it was completely out of order. Actually, I like it better when it was in order. At least I know what the heck was going on. I was very confused before.
Right.
So now we know how to do this. We have the story 10 line or
like the
cards.
Story number 10.
So we will basically read that at some other time. All right. So
Story
now,
time on New York Nerd Show.
yes. These are like the lost. What is it? The lost archives of history right here.
Oh, people are going to be hundreds of years from now.
Do kids today know Looney Tunes?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they do. They definitely do because of Space Jam.
Space Jam's still popular?
Yeah, it is. They still watch it because I mean, I know for sure. Like my students, my students definitely know who Looney Tunes and Space Jam are.
Gotcha. All right. So, today is day 4. No, day 5. 4.
Day 4. Day 5.
Day 5. I'm losing track. I just can't even right now.
Hey, it's all good.
Day 5 of 10 of the countdown to AllThatPat's 40th birthday. And we are going to have you guess what you think this is. I will attempt to give you some clues.
It's a bowling ball,
so
clearly.
Far, so the first 2 presents we did not guess because you knew about one of them since it was the virtual zoo visit
presentation in my classroom.
Yep, that was we did it as a virtual field trip.
Yep.
For your class. And then the second one was I was attempting to hopefully hide it, but it didn't really work out because I didn't think to bring a bag with me. But it was Nintendo's Luigi Mario Kart Live.
This guy right here.
I didn't even know it was right there. I see the Mario one over there. So that was day 2. Day 3 was go ahead. I like that you have them all with you. That's even better. So it's a Mario Kart, the live action movie from the 90s. It's the soundtrack on CD. And then number 4, right there.
Where is it?
Look at my finger. Right there.
Oh yeah.
Was WWF cookie cutters from Wilton. What year are they from?
1992.
Okay, so they're like vintage, I guess you call it, which is pretty sad.
Absolutely. Macho Man.
I don't know that I believe the 90s is vintage yet, but I guess I'll take it.
Oh, it's 30 years old.
Ugh, don't even. All right, so this is gift number 5. And I don't want you to look at the front because you might be able to tell what it is.
Okay.
By the front. So I'll let you hold it.
It is heavy.
Any guesses what you think this might be?
I mean, I'm assuming it's a book.
Okay. Any idea of potentially what book?
Maybe a strategy guide to a video game.
Okay. So guess number 1 is convention.
Okay. Maybe it is a book by one of the guests that was at a convention.
Okay. You're talking to me, but we have
right. Okay. Yeah. So we've been to a lot of conventions where there's like some, like Pat the NES Punk has a book on Nintendo games. There's also a book by, oh my god, now my brain's going blank.
It's been a long day for both.
Yes, of the gentleman that does the refereeing for all the video game contests, the basing of all the world records. He has a book of different people that have participated in that and have different elements in the history. Also, we know Pat Hickey Jr. does a lot of books about the different history and basically interviewing different producers and creators. It's the series called Mind Behind the Games. And so it could be any of those, quite honestly.
It could be any of those.
Okay.
Do you want to pick one of those or a different one that you haven't mentioned?
I need another clue, I feel.
I think you need to pick one if each clue.
All right.
Those 3 options.
I'm going to go ahead and guess. I will pick the referee one. I can't remember his name. I know we saw him at an online thing too. So I'm going to pick the one that's from Twin Galaxies, which that's the organization that he runs. So I'll say it's the Twin Galaxies book.
Okay. Here's the next clue. Morning.
M-O-R. I was gonna say M-O-R.
Like good morning.
Okay. Good morning. I'm gonna go really weird, and I don't think it's this, but who knows? I'm gonna say Super Mario Sunshine Strategy Guide. Thinking sun,
Okay, third clue. I really need to start thinking of these ahead of time. I did think of the first one ahead of time. And the second one, but I think I changed the second one because I felt like the one that I was gonna say was gonna be too,
like obvious.
Too obvious, yes. Then the last one will be, I guess, all right, the farting dog.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So that's Walter the farting dog. And this is the Twin Galaxies book because it is Walter.
Morning, another word for morning? Or not really another word for morning, but.
Like sun?
Day.
Yes. Okay. All right. Walter Day.
Walter Day.
Yes.
Look at you. You actually got to guess.
You gave good clues, to be honest with you.
Thank you.
But yeah, because Walter Day we did a virtual convention. We went to a virtual convention based out of Chicago, if I'm not mistaken.
I thought I was going to give the clue of Chicago. I was like, was it that Chicago one or is it a different one? Because I remembered
it was right outside of Chicago because there was like a small area.
No, I know. But for some reason, I was like, maybe he was going to be at a different one. And I got confused because the goat store, that was also that same one, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
that's how we met them.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he if you've ever seen a video game documentary, you've pretty much seen Walter Day. I'm sure there's a picture on his book too.
Yeah, you could show him. I don't really recognize him, but I've heard of this whole card project thing before where he makes like trading cards for the different people, but I feel like I've heard his name. I just didn't recognize him when I saw him.
What's funny is that this one online convention that we went to, and like they're talking about like different things in people's collections, and this one store, the goat store, is going through the stuff they have in their stock room, and he must have been like a guest. I think he was supposed to be a guest the next day.
No, he was supposed to talk earlier, and their thing went too long. So that's Walter Day.
And it was just funny because like you have like, I don't know, let's say 20 people were there. It was like, it was like guests, like customers like us and other people. And he's just chilling there. He's like in one of the boxes. And I'm like, that's Walter Day. Why is he there? And
so it's the Walter Day's Gaming Superstars Volume 1. And it came with a bunch of cards, the trading cards themselves. I wonder if it's all the trading cards that's in the book. And it's autographed.
Oh, sweet.
What does it say? Well, wait. Well, you can just read the
it says, to my friend Patrick, Walter Day, July 27th, 2020. And I believe, is that the day of the convention?
I have no idea if it was the day. It was probably the day that he mailed it out, to be honest. It's funny that he's looking at his book in this.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, off to the side. So these are some like the extra cards. These, I believe, I remember what he said, this was the most up-to-date cards, like the additional cards. I don't think they're in the book.
Oh, okay. Look how funny. There's a little like ribbon for the bookmark. How cute. It was printed in Korea. That's interesting. It was made in 2019.
He's even autographed his
own card. How fun.
He's got his own card that he autographed. But yeah, if you've seen the movie King of Kong, for example, that was where like you had the two guys that were competing over the world record of Donkey Kong. And it was Bobby something or other. He's like the super villain in it. So anyway, yeah, so he was like the official referee.
Hey, look, the godfather of video game record keeping, Walter Day.
And like, yeah, it's cool because like if you ever, we went to
there's a Twin Galaxies International you're talking about.
Yeah, we went to Fun Spot up in Vermont years ago, and it's the world's largest arcade. Huge, very cool stuff. And like he's got a big big mantle of himself, like a bust, and he's also got like he's all over it. He's got a bunch of different things there.
Wait, is this the bust?
Yeah, it is.
There's the bust. How funny.
But it's just cool because like, one of those things, if you're like a competitive gamer, especially like retro, like classic arcade games, this is basically one of the things that you want to be recognized by Twin Galaxies. So anybody that has a world record, he basically gave them a card. So for example, I mean, I can't tell you I know any of these people, but like it says John Clickle from Battle Creek, Michigan. He holds the world record for Galaga and Miss Pac-Man. So the actual world record's on the back, including a little bio of the player. It's very cool.
Yeah, so this book, let's see, there's technically
Billy Mitchell, there he is. There's jerk right there.
Why? What does that mean?
He is the one that was in King of Kong. He's the one that has the world record for Donkey Kong, but it was determined that he may not have done it in the most scrupulous of ways.
Oh, scrupulous, yeah.
Yes.
But
yeah, it's just.
So technically, there's 200 cards in the book. However, I'm noticing some have like a 1A, 1B for this one, so there might be technically more than 200. Because some might have variations, I suppose, but I don't think I see any others that have variations.
So go to find card 50.
50. Yeah, it's probably the real cards. It's a bunch of the real cards, and they're all in this book. Because I think he put everything in the book. But we'll find out. Hold on, 50.
I know that
it's almost like a little yearbook.
Yeah,
it's cute.
I know that what he was saying at the show was that I believe that he did give out the last card recently. So I do believe that he has finished this project.
Yeah. So how many cards do you think are there? Like 50 of them, maybe?
I would say it's probably like maybe 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So yeah, there's like different people wrote little blurbs about meeting Walter Day.
There's 15, and then a 16th one, which is his official card.
Oh, okay, nice. And that one's autographed.
Yeah.
So yeah, Paul Zimmerman, and who did you say?
He's the patron saint of video games.
So that's kind of cool. I didn't know that you were going to get the cards, to be honest. So I just thought it was going to be the book.
He may have just thrown it as a bonus.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm sure he. Not that you're not special. I'm sure he does it for everybody who orders a book. So yeah, I know the book was a limited run, and we learned about it at that virtual convention. So, yeah, it was.
I'm excited about this. I've been watching.
So now, do you see a lot of these people at conventions now?
Some of them, yeah, definitely.
Are you gonna try to get this autographed?
If we ever have conventions again, yeah.
Oh yes, that too.
But yeah, no, definitely. Because the gentleman that was at the Thor, the guy that has the world record for Tetris is probably in here too.
Oh yeah.
Thor Oh sweet.
What?
And he's actually got other people too. Like, so there's a whole superstars of video games like subline in this. Like Tommy Tallarico. He is one of the most well-known video game sound designers. He founded, I think, Shiny is what it was. Back in the day, he's very well known for like Earthworm Jim.
It's not just players, because even if they're
he's on there too.
No, I know, but I'm just saying if they're big in the convention scene too. I heard he's made some cards for people also. So I think if he feels that you had an impact, in some way in video gaming, he made a card for them. So
yeah, because that would be, like I said, it definitely would, that'd be a good way to get to people.
Parts unknown. There's no city or state. Maybe they wouldn't feel comfortable sharing there.
And so what we're showing, by the way, if you're just joining us for my birthday, one of the presents I got was Walter Day's Gaming Superstars Volume 1. He's a very well-known referee for competitive video games, especially in the arcade scene.
Yeah, he started out back in the day.
Oh yeah, he's definitely vintage.
The arcade. Why don't you talk about that when he started?
Yeah, so basically he was the founder. As far as I know, he's a founder. But yeah, I believe he's the founder. But he it's for Twin Galaxies, which was like the true who's who, or the true expert or the authority on arcade gaming records for competitive gaming. So he got like a really big acknowledgement on movies, basically, when they had the King of Kong documentary about 6 years ago. Billy Mitchell was competing against can't remember the guy he was going up against, but anyway, he was in that. He's also well recognized at different arcades around the world, especially larger ones like the Fun Spot up in Vermont. But there's actually Billy Mitchell right there. That's he's the infamous heel in a lot of these different arcade competitive scenes. But he holds a lot of records. So anyway, Walter Day is like the referee for all those, and again, he founded Twin Galaxies there.
He gave out or was a referee during Guinness Book of World Record competitions. It looks like that sort of thing.
Right.
So, yeah, we got 15 cards plus his, makes 16, and it's autographed. He autographed the book, which is very nice of him. So yeah, so this is day 5 of 10 of your countdown to your birthday, and
it's Walter Day 5.
Yes, and you guessed it on the second try this time.
Oh, look, there's Fun Spot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We went to Fun Spot. It's like a giant warehouse with like more
it's so good.
Arcades and pinball machines. It was more arcades and pinball machines, I think, right? The pinball machines there weren't as many pinball machines.
Oh, there's a lot. Like there's a whole, but you're right, yeah.
Yeah, because we went to a pinball machine museum in
Vegas.
Well,
right outside of Vegas.
Right. Yeah. But this one definitely arcade games was like you warehouse after warehouse after warehouse and like different floors. It was so crazy.
Yeah.
That's funny. Error on one of the cards he points out.
If you ever are traveling, I know things are kind of up in the air right now, but Nevada's got a good large arcade. Colorado actually had a couple like really cool outdoor arcades that had games that actually were
outdoor arcades.
Yeah, there's one. Remember, there was one really big that was semi outdoors in Colorado.
I don't remember it being outdoors, but continue.
Yeah. So anyway, part of it actually was it had covers over it, but it was predominantly outdoors.
There's the Thor.
There he is.
Ackerlin that you were saying.
Yep, he holds the world record for Tetris.
Look at that picture from.
That's an old school yearbook photo for sure.
So funny. This is so cute.
Yeah, and there's a lot of neat like just personal photos in there, just like different events.
Yeah, I think it's cute too that they wrote like notes about like basically people writing
Eugene Jarvis
about him and to him.
Yeah, I love the art. I love like the notes. Like you said, like the profiles on these players.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to go through this.
I wonder what is involved in like creating custom like playing cards or trading cards kind of thing, because that's what he basically does.
There's an old picture of Walter Day with the founder of Atari, Nolan Bushnell, right there. Yeah, this is a really historic book. I actually want to read. I want to give him a review. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure you can look it up and be able to read. Oh yeah, see, there's another 177A versus B. I wonder why.
Well,
they had variations.
Well, it's also feasible that these people had multiple cards.
No, they're different names.
Oh, okay.
We met him.
Yeah.
Isn't that Leonard Herman? Yeah, we met him. He did the.
Wasn't he at ours?
Yeah, he went to ours, and he does Long Island Retro.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a really good opportunity. We're going to be able to meet a lot of these people.
Yes, once things,
right,
settle back down, or virtually, you can mail them the book and then sign it.
Right. Wow.
But anyway, all right, cool.
I can't wait. I'm gonna read this tonight.
Oh, it was done as a Kickstarter.
Oh, okay.
And so it lists out everybody who donated in time to get their name in the Kickstarter. That's kind of cool.
Well, I mean, if you look at the back, does it have a UPC? Oh, it does. Okay, it has an ISBN number. I didn't know. It's
pretty easy. You can just apply for it at the in the library system or whatever.
Yep, there it is. King of Kong. There's the actual movie poster for King of Kong.
Mm-hmm. When did that come out? I'm sure it says it here somewhere.
I think it was probably 2000. Yeah, we watched it. Okay, I watched it for sure.
Okay.
But it was cool because again, it was if you haven't seen it, King of Kong, again, it's a competition documentary about Billy Mitchell. Basically, he held the world record for Donkey Kong for a very long time, and then this other player he had a machine in his home, and this one day he beat the record and just didn't realize it, and he noticed it. So all of a sudden it became this whole thing where they kept going back and forth on it. One day they'd win it, and the other day the competitor would win it. And then I believe it was that or Pac-Man or something else. Basically, Billy Mitchell got caught cheating at one point, but by using an emulator or something like that. Oh, old school gamer too.
Mm-hmm. Get it for you.
So anyway. Great book. Definitely enjoy this. And again, I'm going to have a good time just going through it.
This is a free subscription for the year. Wow. You just got a free subscription. Should I count that as day 6?
Yeah, I know, right?
How funny.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
I'm going to go read this book and see you tomorrow for day 6 of this celebration. Woo-hoo. Enjoy your night.